Greetings! Welcome back to Old Ways Rising Farm YouTube channel. Today we're talking about some of our beautiful chickens. Now, it's spring, it's early spring. They're just coming out of their winter molt. Some of them are out and laying again, some of them are still in. But I'm in the process of separating them into breeding groups. So, in here we've got one of my Phoenix roosters, one of my F1 Phoenix Orloff hybrids, and an Orloff hen, to give us another strain of hybrids, expand our genetics there a little bit. And I like to do that in these nice hutches. Okay. But one of the things these don't have, these quick knock together hutches, they don't have nesting boxes in them. And I'm in the process of making some partitions to divide them up. And I thought I would share that with you. It's a really, really simple, easy project that you can do completely with scrap materials. And if you're building something like this, you probably have plenty of scrap materials to do some variation of the flavor that I'm going to be describing to you here in this video. But I wanted to share it with you because the topic of how do you make a nest box has come up a couple times in some other conversations in other contexts, and it doesn't have to be complicated. I'll show you how to do it. Now, to build our little appliance for our nesting hens, this is entirely a scrap wood project. Okay, I have 3 boards. These 2 boards used to be 1 board, and I just cut it in half. Right, this was 22 inches of 1 by 12. So about a foot square is a reasonable size. I don't care if it's 10 inches by 14 inches or 11 by 11. Doesn't matter. Don't overthink it. Just about a foot square is pretty reasonable. And we want this to hold up so that we can have a little cubby for our hens. Okay? So 1/2 of this is going to be a base plate, 1/2 of this is going to be an upright. And we're just going to simply screw them together. So to hold this while I'm working, I'm just going to clamp it in the vise. This board has some shake in it, but it's going to get so many screw holes in it that won't matter till we're done. Okay. And then we're going to put this away. We're going to drill a couple holes. Helps to tighten your chuck all the way. This is hemlock that I'm using. It has to be pilot hold, or it will explode on you. Go to our drill bit or screwdriver bit. Super simple. It's okay that it wants to do that because we can just do this end next. We'll put our 2 middles in. None of this is too technical. It does not need to be perfect. Okay. So there's the start of our little project. Now, I want to change back to the drill bit. We're going to put this block on the other side. Now, it's not quite so handy to clamp this time. But we can good enough it. Get that set in like that. You set that over there, hon. Thank you.
Probably do more than one project at this workbench. Now we're just going to come up a little bit and put some angle screws in here. Like I said, more than enough tension to hold this all together. And you don't have to use boards. You could do this with plywood just as nicely. You could do this... Where did I put my screws? There's my screws. You could do this with... Got one too many screws. You could do this with 2 1x6s, right? It doesn't matter. We're just having a way to prop up a division. Matters is that it stands up. And it really needs to stand up, because absolutely guarantee chickens are going to roost on top of this. Okay? They're chickens, and they will. So there is our super simple division. Let's go put it in. So here you go. We have our super simple, super stable little division maker, and we can simply put that in and against one of the walls like that. Now, I'm not going to leave this door open long enough to really adjust that, so we'll let well enough alone there, and I will put it in nicely and then lay some hay on top of it. But it's just enough of an area that will demarcate one clear little patch of ground. And as many hens as you expect to be setting, you want that many divisions. If you have any kind of division in there, they will identify that as a nice little dark spot, a secluded spot where they can go get away from everybody else that's in the coop, lay their eggs, set their eggs, raise their young, and then go back out in the main flock. So that's all for this simple little video. I'm going to cut it off here and go give those little monsters some grain, which is what they're yelling at me for. They know when I come down, usually I hop a bucket around and dump treats out of it, so they're looking for the bucket. So I'm going to take care of them, and I'll see you next time here at Old Ways Rising Farm.
And for a little bonus shot, thanks for sticking around, and there's some of our little babies destroying their grain. Destroying it. They are destroying their grain. There's the 4th little baby. Well, wrestling for the grain. Okay. And we have the kitty table. They seem to always make a kitty table over there. Till next time, enjoy the cuteness.